So a couple different abdominal exercises that you can do or ways to modify your ab work. First, we're going to do a plank, a modified plank with the knees on the ground. You could do the same way with the knees up, but don't make sure you're not sagging. So really strong through the arms, shoulder blades are wide. Okay. Now my core is working, but the key here is I'm not just holding all of this rigid. So what I want you to pay attention to is if you can breathe through here and if there's some movement happening through your ribs. So as I hold this, you'll notice if you watch carefully that there is some movement with my breath. My core is still working, but I'm able to breathe. And my ribs are moving. Just a little, not a lot. And then of course, you can take that into some dynamic work, trying to move with your breath. So inhale, exhale, that kind of thing. And you can take that into any of the ab work that you do, just remembering that abdominal muscles aren't meant to be holding rigidly all the time. They're meant to be moving, holding but moving with your breath. There's the less you're doing, the less holding that needs to be happening. The more you're doing, the more the abs are working together with the pelvic floor and the diaphragm. Another idea here for some abdominal work you can do to try to get your reflexive core and pelvic floor working with you. Onto hands and knees, and sorry, I thought the video wasn't working. So onto hands and knees, find kind of your neutral pelvis, strong arms, neutral neck, okay? And then when all of that is happening, find your breath. And inhale, pelvic floor opens. Exhale, pelvic floor lifts all on its own. Now to add a little work to this, I'm going to pretend like my right knee is glued to the ground. And I'm not going to let myself weight shift like that, so no weight shifting happening. And my right knee is glued to the ground, and then with exhale, I'm going to attempt to lift the right knee off the ground, and then inhale it back down. Switch legs, attempt to lift the left knee off the ground, inhale back down, exhale, attempt that lift, inhale back down. Now if you want to do that with the arms, you can come down onto elbows, and again, strong through the arms, no sagging, strong through the arms. And inhale, exhale, attempt to lift that right arm. I'm not going to weight shift. Attempt to lift that right arm. Inhale down, exhale left arm. And what I'm feeling for is as I'm attempting that, I'm feeling for that natural inner core engagement happening, that natural pelvic floor lift happening all on its own. And then when you inhale, you're going to feel those ribs open and expand again. So you can just play with that, switching back and forth. You can alternate arm and leg if you'd like. You can move this into more dynamic movement where you start to lift an arm and a leg with exhale. And whatever you would like, but those same principles apply. So have fun with it.